Hey, ladies and gentlemen, the boss says to make a video, so here I am making a video updating you guys on going over to Admiral Merchant and a couple other things. So this morning I booked a load picking up here in Ocala, close to here, and anyway, so we've hauled for them. We were set up with them, but we hadn't hauled for them for a while. But our factoring part of the company didn't renew their license or something like that, so they couldn't do any. They haven't been doing any credit checks, and so. Well, because we haven't had a credit check on this company, when they finally got to work, which I booked it at 7 o'clock this morning, which is 5 o'clock their time. When they finally got to work, they turned it down because they wanted to do reference checks, and the guy that I was booking a load through said, "F that, man, we're like a $4 million company, and you know, we've been in business for 40 years. I'm not going through that effing stuff, but F you." So anyway, I didn't get the load. Canceled that load. Meanwhile, I was nearly up to Ocala, and Ruthie called and said we got an email from Admiral Merchant, and they wanted a copy of the accident report that was 2 years ago, back in January, where I wrote a ticket for illegal lane change, but I got it pleaded down to like a proper parking or something like that ticket, which is not a non-moving violation. So it's not on my driving record, but it's on my insurance record. And my insurance, they go back 3 years, and so it's 2 years and whatever, a couple months since January, 4 months. So 2 years and 4 months. And so they said, well, when you get 3 years in, you're going to reapply. We'll be glad to bring you on over. And well, anyway, so she wanted me to let you guys know about that. So I don't know if people are going to go back 3 years on accidents on your insurance. My DMV is clean. There's nothing on there. I keep it clean. So, and then my criminal record, it's 1987. So whatever long that is, nearly 40 years ago. And so I don't know. Worst comes to worst, I'll park it and get a factory job or something. I don't know, but until the 3 years kicks in or whatever. So, a friend of ours on YouTube, one of our subscribers recommended his company. But if companies are going to go back 3 years on your insurance and for an improper lane change, and so, you know, I can't blame them. Insurance is expensive, you know, so that's the reason why. One of the reasons why they just don't give them on authority. For a new authority, I think it's $16,000 a year, and they want half of it up front. So, and then most brokerage companies won't work with you for at least until you get 6 months in, and so, you know. So anyway, I have until the end of June, and I know this is the end of April, so to find something. If I don't find something, we'll just park it. You know, I've been thinking about trading it. I don't want to sell it, but I've been thinking about trading a tractor and a trailer for a good skid steer. I have that 350 in a trailer, so I could do some skid steer work, you know. I'd be willing to do that. I don't know anything about the business. I don't know if you can make any money. Haven't been really making any money over here, ladies and gentlemen. I've been kind of living in poverty lately and borrowing money just to put tires on the truck. So I'm not getting rich over here doing this. I would say I've been doing it since 93 or 92, so I've been doing it for a good long time. You know, minus a few years here and there where I did something else, but and then, you know, of course, I started learning how to drive in '76, so I've you know, been in it for a long time. But yeah, so if I could find a decent skid steer, maybe I'd try my hand at making money with that. You know, who knows? Anyway, we'll see what happens when we get there. I don't know. Have to keep all this in prayer to the Lord Jesus Christ, and hopefully He'll lead the way and show me what to do, where He wants me to go, so on and so on. Meanwhile, I'm here in the rest area here in what do they call this? CROOM, Florida. It's between Tampa and Ocala. Yeah, halfway between, off of 98. You know, and 4, you take 4 across over to Orlando. So I'm just above that. Anyway, so that's where I am. So if you want to see, that's where I am, that red dot. So anyway, and then AJ, he, I don't know what he's doing. So we stopped when we got the news on the load. We just happened to be at a Dollar General, and we stopped and got some munchies kind of thingies, and he munched out, and then he's up here. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing up there, boy? Huh?
Huh?
What are you doing up there?
Why you got the camera on my face? I'm trying to sleep.
Are you being rude to YouTube world?
No.
It's like 900 degrees up there. How you sleeping?
Trying to sleep. Tired.
Well, what's up, everybody?
Hi.
What's that? It says nope on it.
It's one of my shirts. Nope, not today.
That sounds like you for sure. So that's what's going on with AJ, ladies and gentlemen. He's being unsociable. So, I think for now, that is our, oh yeah, I'm here, just here, rest area. Lots of oldie folks. I thought I saw an old folk. Where'd the old folk go? Anyway, yeah, a lot of old folks around here. I tried to get under this shade next to me here, but this guy here hogged it all up. So I tried to get under it, and I thought I was under it, and then I was blocking the driveway, so I pulled up. Got now I'm back in the sun. Getting hot in here. I don't know how AJ's. He's probably gonna be a baked AJ here in a little bit. Be like bread, be rising up, blowed up. So anyway, yeah, lots of oldie folks down here. Seniors. Listen, a lot of seniors down here doing the senior thing here in Florida. Well, I guess I'm a senior too, but I don't get to do the senior thing. I'm still chasing the dollar bill to get by and pay our bills, and so anyway, ladies and gentlemen, so there's just senior things there, man. Look at that, senior things. doing senior things. Yes, we're enjoying our retirement before we go to heaven. Yeehaw, the Florida thing. God bless. Have a wonderful day. And lots of fun wherever you are. And later, ladies and gentlemen.